100% SM fan opeso kire say de wale ye bia correct pa frenyansa for be 2-3 bi nkam ho na o metra mu bi na onye se o ba be kire mu nyansa ewu ubonso be jimi.
You don't know these streets like we do.
Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to Street is Watching. This is my editorial. My name is DJ Slim. This editorial is probably brought to you by 3ws.mybet.africa. Mybet.africa is my country. In fact, a year or China, a year Tuesday. Tuesday has to be what would be the date? The 5th of November. Yes, Tuesday, the 5th of November. A year. US presidential election or more special outside that 3ws.mybet.africa. It is a obey to me you can decide to put your money where your mouth is. If you know say Donald Trump any be winner for ska tie Donald Trump we say VP Kamala Harris bet me winner for ska kakra teche they also nyina abrow in a more professional and digital way. 3ws.mybet.africa enche bia Ghana for so de no so e ba beto na afi no so yakob bia bet bia fa betting hu bia no mybet.africa. Yes, this editorial is also probably brought to you by Aqua Blue Mineral Water. Nunsu papa nsu fa minimum a say yes, in Sunie Aqua Blue Mineral Water, Mercury into Noma, Aquadabia will be able to Jinaso Pampe, what I say, as a burger for a gino in a more professional digital way. Yeah, quite now in this editorial, so many things happen over the weekend, and any am trendy over the weekend. Weekend we now, in fact, now we had to I was here Kujai, co-CEO and founder of Hit Mixer Studio, Spanky. Honorable Batown Tina say ukujan kwent weekend ye ni onom ya anya adwen se be ye adwuma ba ko sei nti Spanky baby a wo bia wonti na weekend ya anya adwuma ba weekend na ma bebre trend na flash e highway no so Ruby Rose ba Ghana Stoneboy kushia na SM4 didi na tem se kushia low class 4 no yam fanton chen Ruby Rose ba town Davido so ba town na fe bongo ideas so say am say transaction bi ba be cause what ya say obi ni obi ba be da and also enam the baby weekend ya na Kwadwo Sheldon so ne Shatta Wale afi o masa back into the boxing ring na no and then me ba be touch wo so sesi me tani aba me ba ye be boy room in a more professional way yam komra.
You don't know these streets like we do.
Welcome back. So Wale and Kwadwo Sheldon, I mean they've been on angles opposing angles for a minute. I mean, they were friends and then they became enemies. Then later became friends, enemies again, and then now as friends. No, they be right now they are enemies. What do I say? Into friend, enemy, enemy. What does it say? Issue I want has to be with respect to editorial. It was editorial that I'm sure most YouTubers, I did my version of it with my brother Striker. Yeah, analysis on rants and bants and confessions. Shatta Wale course or on the fake life that artists be illegal. Now, in doing that, he took a swipe at certain people in the industry. In fact, certain prominent artists in the industry. I'll bet my classifier more as colleagues. He took swipe at Stoneboy, Sarkodie, Black Sheriff, of which Black Sheriff I responded one way as a subtle response be sir and or there to a highway no so here screen is what on Snapchat there was an account that was asking if say offer opie and now bishia Black Water Town and I don't say I plaster everywhere. And in responding to that, and he posted a picture of Wale, which people believe are trying to read meanings into it as will take a jab at Wale. All these eka home and Emma openi Wale back and in Sheldon analysis of what happened or what he said on the bant and rant. Sheldon also took quite some few swipes at him. Who says swipe ne there. Also very responded. So Wale, I mean, typical. Right now, he's moved from Facebook. We're divorcing Facebook. They say, or no, the new marriage ceremony on a TikTok for an AFAM. Wale now wants to be known as a streamer. I think he likes the idea of streaming so much. And they say in a TikTok live there, Ukubura TikToker, Wale Bruta. Oh, I don't know the following that he has over there, but it should be more than 1 million. What I say? He's doing extremely well on TikTok. So he took to TikTok and then he fired some shots at Kwadwo Sheldon. In fact, not just Kwadwo Sheldon, extended called IGP. So, in fact, I will say, Kwadwo Sheldon, nobody did Kwadwo Sheldon and then Mami Atem. You remember? Some time ago, when Kwadwo Sheldon sat down with Zion Felix, that was when they were enemies. Before, Ansa no Mobabe Namfono. Aha, no more time for no. Or Wale ADD Sheldon Mami Atem, and Sheldon was like, I'm not going to do a content on you. So one pami Mami Acho, one pami name Mami Acho, I'm not going to do a content on you because Sheldon believes he was running one of the biggest new media outlets for pop that influences pop culture, of which he believes is a promotional tool for Wale. If Wale doesn't apologize, on fanen to so ne and fanen to so chna. Or be agina di ojina. Wale is also often Jimmy Free Koni Tisen and Tria, Wafa Mango form. Unhiane platform or no mum ni hiano. Those were like, in fact, okay, one kasa, but and you say be I mean I'm t-shirt na tem, but you know, just whatever I drink fan sana kwakwe. But yeah, kwe no. This time around, it has taken a different turn because of the IGP ababe kaho. And all this Sheldon mami abekam. But Sheldon in his response was saying like, and also there's no way he feels he should add, you know, Wale's mother to the conversation because Wale mami anyway, so he feels it's going to be a little bit off the radar if he touches on those things. But what I'm trying to say this morning in my editorial this morning, in pop culture, we would definitely agree and we would disagree on so many things. However, and baby, I'm a baby Ras is here, and I want you guys to pay close attention to it, right? There are following that are involved in it. Following whom, whether I say Sheldon, yeah, artist, and I say Shatta, yeah, artist, and I say Sheldon, yeah, artist, and I say Shatta, yeah, artist. There's following involved. Shatta on his social media platform has gathered a lot of following for himself. Why yet Juma why encompassing be ego? Shatta at this point in his career doesn't really need a lot of push because on one case following from various social media platforms or releasing you know the tour or more kuko video you know, other than previously, and I said back then where he has to go through traditional media because the traditional media had the following, there'll be this time around in Tisa. Sheldon, however, also speaks to a lot of people. I mean, in a month, he's virtually churning out or reaching out to millions of people in a month. So following involved. However, following involved is based on certain things that he saw in you. Qualities be the mobile platforms. So when you come to Street is Watching, they'll know that Slim will give it to you as hot as it is. Say Eshia medebe mount. What you say? I know a dia medebe mount. Hey, that former medebe mount. You are rest assured that when you see our thumbnail on social media and also on YouTube, and you click on it, you are rest assured of what you are going to receive when you are watching Street is Watching. You are rest assured. Baby, focus and let's move there. Now, when Sheldon decided to apologize to Shatta Wale, he had complained, say, on your content be on who. No, I can't say on your content be our Wale mumbe pacho. Wale did not. Wale amba. Umom na ako siya no London. And I will say, oh, kwa chiano. At that point in time, those people that followed you, and I'm not saying all the people, all the subscribers that you have followed you because they believe you are standing on business. As in, I'm not saying that. But I'm sure some did because Sheldon the standing on business. There's no way he's going to he's going to fold. Like for folding, won't do that. But video circulated as to who took the video. It was a win on that day. It was a big W for Wale and a big L for Sheldon. Maybe in Sheldon's mind it was like, yo, fuck it, man, you need to do, baby. I don't really need that drama. Because you could see clearly that Sheldon was shook a couple of times when he did content on Wale. After he had to work with bodyguards. There are videos of that. I can pull 2 billion videos of moments like that. Sheldon, he needed some form of security. Do I believe in security? Yes, I do. Because you don't know who is watching you at any point in time. But then if he wasn't doing that type of content, and was doing any other type of content, I'm not sure Sheldon would have been scared. So Pia also they we, some of us that have done content on Wale, we know what we're talking about, because when you do content on Wale, there are some dumbass fuckers, as in nkwasiafo bebre omo SM4 mbe o madwin say they will move to you. You when nyansafo SM4 so who would call you and try to find out, the sense involved in whatever you are trying to say or the message that you're trying to get across. Some will agree with you, some will disagree. Normal, because I engage a lot of them. What do I say? I engage a lot of SM4 when I post. I hope I post good morning. Jimmy phone say what is good about this morning? Ube be friends and the profile picture. I won't say Safa album. That's so. Ya theatre. Some go to the extreme of trying to get your number to call and threaten you. Me, I've received countless mean to mean kind the number of times that people have called me. I'll more claim SM4 to threaten me. Mean to mean kind. A dozen. Some me inbox mu. And only did the attempt near there. So I understand why Sheldon had to move, road that deep with the security entourage and all that. But you went and you wanted to squash the beef. Oh, squash it. Whether it was squashed or not, Sheldon is my man. I actually asked him what exactly happened. That type of conversation is a private one, mean to me fan to one thing. But trying to make a move to, as it is, level the grounds and patch or smoke the peace pipe. Anytime you are seen, say hit on Wale Beam, and to me, I watched the editorial, I watched Sheldon's editorial on Wale's podcast on the Bands and Rants, and I don't see anything offensive. Who anything offensive? It was up. Editorial, no, I don't see who. However, you know the type of people that you are dealing with. Until the moment you say anything and it's not in favor of their genre, they will move at you and they will now consider you as a hater. So when you check most of the comments on his videos, they were like, how do you always have a patch obium? And it's not good look. If you ask me, it's not really a good look for Sheldon. Because Sheldon has a fire brand. I'm like, Charlie, a brand that you can count on and say, oh, Charlie, Aquano can't, Nwako who are Could you wait and yet, it's not good look, bro. It's not good look. I don't know the tangent and I say, and come be my bit while I do on this. Because if you feel that you want to smoke the peace pipe, there are certain content I believe you should stay away from it. Especially when it comes to the SM genre. Say peace pipe on a pan, I hope so smoke. SM general conversation, ne bemu pe, leave the room. Because there's no way you can make an editorial or shoot an editorial on Wale and his current event, and it will be deemed positive on side, because on one kasan adiana or can any niema or yeno or try so be finding answer woman whom you look like a fool. Whenever you try to make sense out of what Wale is doing or currently what he's done, you will look like a fool. There's no way nyansa for committee na ombe frewa ku biem da. No kra na meka cho wa he o de opa she will be because 100% SM fan or person say the Wale ye be correct, and then in trance and also friends are 4 by 2 3 bin come hona ombe tremu bi na onye se oba be tremu nyanse wo ubonso be jimi because you can't make sense of whatever he said on that podcast. Number one, he was talking about Stonebwoy taking $2,000 or Konenam US so I know $2,000 or no $80,000 near the 80,000 pounds or a lot. He's sitting on a platform, right? As big as Glitch Africa's platform that has a lot of Nigerians that own or have plugs in most of these big event centers around the world. These people have the biggest promoters around the world. He just put out his colleague's rate card. That is quote and unquote, ni rate card. And I know Stonebwoy will not take that amount of money because while he won't get a manager, so you don't have that information. But coming from a big artist like you, all you did on that podcast was to downgrade whatever your fellow artist from Ghana is doing. And I've had conversations with so many people worldwide, like so many people that I know worldwide who are major plugs in the business and were like, Charlie, that statement from Wale was a bad thing. Well, a mistake, very unfortunate event. But who are we to talk about? How do you make sense out of something like this? How do you make sense? So, Sheldon, any conversation, if your move to shake Wale's hand on that fateful day was you say, yo, Unim, I just want to live in peace. I don't want to, because having security detail, bro, do you know how much you for superstars and for security details? Some are spending millions of dollars for their security detail. Do I believe Sheldon can fund them? Yes, he has the new media platform, and of course, maybe Sheldon can, maybe he can't. Maybe he just felt say, Charlie, I'm tired of looking beyond me. Should there be an or so I just want to end it. If that is it, then it's best you stay away from all Wale content because you can't make sense of whatever he does. Like, a same process will start, and people, and most important, that's where I look at it from. Your fan base, how would they look at you? Hell saying. Unfortunate event, man. Very, very unfortunate. But I mean, I don't know how you said you're more junior for home. But keep it real when you come into the comment section. Most importantly, because the street is definitely watching.
You don't know these streets like we do.
We